Are you thinking about moving to Virginia Beach? Or maybe you already live in the area and you're thinking about making a move. If you're considering neighborhoods, in this video, I'm gonna talk about Ashville Park. I'm gonna tell you why this is a neighborhood that you are gonna wanna consider. And we're gonna start this video right now. Ashville Park is located very close to Sandbridge, and you're still not too far from the main Virginia Beach attractions up here. And of course, it is south of the Red Mill Commons. It's south of Lagomar, situated in a good spot. Here's the overview of the neighborhood from above. Ashville Park is a master planned community. It's loaded with modern amenities, but also still has that natural beauty you would expect in a luxury neighborhood. Can't go wrong investing in real estate this close in proximity to Sandbridge Beach. If you're not familiar with this area, just know Sandbridge is a very popular area where people come and travel each year. We get a lot of tourists that come through there. There's a lot of short-term rentals in that community, some really cool beach houses and some big, beautiful homes on the water. That's just less than 10 minutes away from Ashville Park. This community sits on 450 acres. There's 15 lakes spread across the whole community, and there's 30 acres of a forest that they preserve. They have a clubhouse that even offers some additional event space if you want to host an event. The neighborhood has a lot of walking and biking trails. There's a dog park, playgrounds, basketball courts, pretty much all the amenities. From my understanding, the plan for Ashville Park was to build 499 homes. I guess they wanted to keep it under 500. I think they're about halfway there. Depending on when you're watching this video, it's very likely they're still building this community. They're building anywhere from 3,000 square feet up to 4,300 square feet. And pretty much everything is going for just below 1.1 million up to 1.3, something like that. It obviously depends on how you build it. The best thing about new construction is you get a lot of options to choose. The builder, Chesapeake Homes, is a very credible, well-known builder in our area. I've worked with them before. The thing I love about them is they do allow a lot of different options to customize these homes to make it how you want it. In Ashville Park, you're gonna find a mix of custom and semi-custom built homes, and they're all fairly new. I just pulled up all the properties that have sold in the last year, excluding new construction. Let's just look at the resale properties in this community, just to give you an idea of what's happening over there. On average, the homes that are selling over there were built just in 2015. It's such a new community that everything's going to be fairly new. The oldest home that was sold was built in 2008, and you can see here the high watermark for the sales price actually was 1.6 million, just over 1.6 million. And you can see, if I pull down here, for the sales price, the median sales price right now is $840,000 in Ashville Park. The neighborhood is situated outside of any special flood hazard areas. I had heard that there was some flooding in certain spots of the neighborhood in the streets, but I think they've already taken care of all that. If you're not familiar with Hampton Roads, a lot of this area is in a flood zone. So if that matters to you, that's something to be cautious of. Like I said, Ashville Park is not in a flood zone. A good resource for flood maps is the FEMA website. With all those amenities I just mentioned comes a fee. Now, for fun, I just looked on ChatGPT to see what it would say, and it claims that the fee is only $122 a month. And I think that was probably correct back in 2008 or something, but the fee currently now is well over $300, which is over double what you'll see on ChatGPT. I like using AI tools as a resource, but always have to double check the information. The information I provide in these videos is generally going to be far more accurate than you'll find just on Google or ChatGPT, because I'm actually from this area and I am a real estate professional outside of being a tour guide here on YouTube, and I help buyers and sellers move to and from these neighborhoods all the time. I have friends that live in Ashville Park. I love every time I get an opportunity to show property in Ashville Park because the homes are so beautiful. When you're walking around the community, you will likely see some wildlife, probably some deer, maybe some fox. If you do, don't get near it, and all kinds of different birds. Very little pollution in this neighborhood. As you're walking around this community, you will not see very much litter or trash anywhere. Have to appreciate that. Another thing to be aware of, like any association, they are gonna have some rules. They're gonna require that everybody takes very good care of their grass and their lawn, and you're gonna have to ask permission if you wanna change the color of your garage door. They just want to make sure that the neighborhood looks beautiful today and it's going to look the same way in 10 years from now. They have rules in place. If you want to learn more about property owners associations here in Virginia Beach, check out the video I made about that. Ashville Park is a tight-knit community with a lot of community events. Just to throw in a few local favorites, if you are in the area and you haven't tried them out yet, big shout out to the Bee and the Biscuit. That is located just 5 minutes away from Ashville Park. If you're not familiar with Bee and the Biscuit, they have actually 1 or 2 other locations in Norfolk, but also here in Virginia Beach, and it's a very well-known spot here to get a good biscuit sandwich. Another neighborhood you're going to want to consider is Lagomar. Check out the video I made about Lagomar, and make sure to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to continue making videos about different neighborhoods and just content about living in this area. If you have any specific things you'd like me to cover in these videos, feel free to let me know in the comments because I am here for you as a resource.